Before we start, guys, please make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you may end up spending, guys, thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Super quick helpful video to any of you guys having a Mercedes and trying to find where the alternator, also known as generator fuse, is located on C-Class W204, that generation here. It's extremely hidden. It's in a fuse box that most people do not know that even exists. Stay with us, we'll explain where it's located, how to get to it, we'll talk about that. And if you have a problem with Mercedes C-Class, guys, drop a comment below. We'll try to make that video if you have the time and resources so we can save even more money. We guys have already hundreds of videos on that Mercedes C-Class that can save you thousands of dollars in repair. Check them out if you need help with anything. So let's start on it now. Before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We make mechanical repair videos, engines, transmissions, bodywork, electrical, engine, transmission codes, fuses. Why we guys do all that? Because our mission here at the garage is, guys, to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these free videos. And guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. So guys, the alternator, also known as generator fuses, where they're located, we're going to go ahead and open the hood on that Mercedes C-Class. Mercedes made it very convenient to where you can open it all the way like this one. You have a few hidden fuse boxes. You have up to 4 or 5 different fuse boxes that most people do not know that all of them exist. So we recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location and diagram on Mercedes W204. Check it out. Here on the driver's side, next to the brake fluid reservoir, you have that fuse box that's easy to get to. You open the clips, and underneath you have a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, let's explain why it's super important to test fuses and relays. That way you do not spend money on diagnostics, parts, repairs you may actually not even need. So, guys, you have different kinds of fuses and relays. We're talking about the maxi fuses, standard fuses right here. You have, watch how many different kinds of relays as well. Now, these fuses, sometimes you can clearly see if a fuse is burnt or not by looking at the element. But sometimes it's really sneaky. They can burn here on the side. It's hard to see. Some fuses will not be visible as well. And we had people that will spend thousands of dollars in repairs, replacing modules, even engine computers, when all they had to do, they assumed they had a good fuse. They pulled it out, they saw it, and they assumed it was good. But guys, you can easily test these fuses, and on some of these, most of them, they have even the terminals on top that allows you to check them with a voltmeter and find out if it's good or bad. You see, that's a good fuse. If it's blown, okay, like this one here, it's blown, nothing. Check this thing out, no connection. One next to it, okay. Right here, let me get good contact point. That's a good fuse, guys. You can see you can test them. Now, relays are harder to test, but with the voltmeter, fuses are super easy to test. All we have to do is set it on that setting and practically your home resistance setting, and you can find, guys, okay, if it works or not. For instance, that one was the good fuse. You can see it's going to go down to 0 ohms resistance, or you can go ahead, remove it and test it the same way, guys. It should have 0 ohm resistance. Now, relays, guys, are a little bit more complicated, but it's doable. It will take you a minute or two to find out how to do that. Now, we'll put, guys, links to a video that will explain how to test relays, how to test fuses, which battery terminal you need to reconnect and disconnect first if you're doing repairs, because that can cause modules to burn as well, and that can cost you thousands of dollars in repair. Check out the videos, they will be in the description of the video below. So let's start on it now. We showed you that fuse box because most people assume the fuse will be here, but alternator fuse is quite big, and we have only 2 40M fuses, so it's not here. But if you come here, guys, okay, check this thing out now. This is your jump start terminal. That's a positive jump start terminal. That's actually, guys, a pre-fuse box. Okay, and if you take it apart, you're going to have many hidden fuses on the inside. Now, here, guys, you will have 3 different versions depending on which year you have. If you have the one before the facelift, when you open it, that's the diagram for that fuse box. But here we'll make a video how to open it and check and show you how to check all the fuses. it will be on the channel. But here, guys, okay, you will need to check the fuses on the inside, and the main fuse is fuse number 88 right here. That fuse here will need to be checked for the up to 2010 model. If you have, guys, a 2010 and up with this is without the eco start stop function specifically, okay, we will need to check fuse number 150, that fuse right here on top. And if you have the one with the eco start stop function, it will be again fuse number 150. But let me show you now the location of that fuse 150. Give me a second to see where exactly that one was. That 159, 158. So okay, that's 100. And so I believe, okay, it will be that fuse, okay, 160, 161, 162, that fuse right here that you will, guys, need to check. But you can easily test all the fuses. You have up to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 12 to 15 fuses inside. I would recommend to always check them. That might be the one as well right here, okay, because that's a really big fuse. You need to test that one too, guys. But those are the fuses, the hidden fuses for the alternator that you will need to check. You don't have a relay, you only have that fuse controlling the alternator, also known as generator or Mercedes W204. In this Mercedes W204, you're going to have all kinds of different fuses and relays that sometimes are hard to find, and if you're in the middle of nowhere, you may have a hard time finding one, guys. Replacement one, you may be stuck. It happened to us. So what we usually do, we buy some spare ones and we put in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll share a link where you can get them at a really good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. That link will be in the description of the video below. Check it out for your convenience. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.